it's me, MLB. Here is the Top Delinquent, Chapter 25, and this one is titled A Modest Frickin' Mansion. We treat our animals with respect, Iida said. Yeah, can I honestly just live here like an animal then? You asked. Because I get treated with far more dignity here than I've ever had in my own home as a friggin' human. Iida reached out and took your hand gently in his, your gaze meeting his in response to his touch. No one should ever go through what you've been through, he said in a low voice. I swear to you, I will see all of them behind bars. You just looked away, emotions that you'd rather not show or feel starting to boil up at his earnest pledge. The police car rolled to a stop in front of a very well-lit veranda, and giant double doors, lined with gold trimmings, opened quickly as 4 wait staff hurried out to the car. What the heck? You whispered as the door was opened for you, and a young waitress immediately pulled a warm cloak around you as you got out. Young sir, the bath has been run like you ordered at the gate, you heard another young waiter say to Iida. Much appreciated, the straight-A student replied with a polite head nod. See to it that the guest room is perfect. If she calls for anything, I expect someone to respond immediately, he added. Is he talking about me? You thought as you looked across to him. This way, please, madam, the young lady then said gently to you, softly holding your elbow and gesturing inside. Madam? Who is madam? I'm basically a dude, you deadpanned at the kind young lady. She looked at you, slightly confused, and looked past you to Iida, silently begging him for help. Thank you. I will escort her in, Iida said as he stepped up beside you and linked your arm in his, being careful to use his left arm to link it with yours and not his right arm. Yo, you mumbled. Stop being so formal. Is it always like this? You asked in a low voice as you glanced around at everyone who watched the two of you enter the place. Why are they watching us? This is creepy, you whispered. Tenya! A loud voice called from the inside balcony that hung over the spacious foyer. Tensei! Iida called back happily, his whole face lighting up when he looked up and saw the guy on the balcony. What happened? The guy named Tensei called as he walked to the stairs and then came down. I was attending to a matter, Iida said confidentially. Your matter is quite pretty, Tensei said with a cheerfully cheeky smile as he extended his hand to you. Hi, I'm Tensei, 10 years older brother, he greeted politely. He is a lawyer, in training, and very good, Iida gushed professionally. He is interning with our family attorney. Can you stop talking me up like that? You're going to make me get a big head, Tensei teased with a smile, still shaking your hand. And your name is? He asked. Yin Lin, top of the class and a bit of a handful. Yes, I know who you are. Tenya won't stop talking about you, Tensei teased with a mischievous glint in his eye. Both you and Iida blushed furiously, and you pulled your arms from his as you quickly let go of Tensei's hand. Brother! Iida barked with embarrassment. If you know who I am, then why did you ask? You grumbled embarrassedly. I'm just teasing Tenya, Tensei said as he stepped back to avoid Iida's swipe. I must escort Yin to the guest room and see to that she is cared for, Iida stated quickly, grabbing your arm and dragging you past Tensei, who chuckled lightly as he watched you both go. Have fun, you two, he sung. Iida gave his brother a death stare before stammering an apology to you. It's fine, Iida, don't worry about it, you replied, face still bright red as he showed you to your room. Why is the thought of Iida talking about me making me blush? You thought as Iida pushed your temporary bedroom door open, and you gasped. Dude, what? You said with surprise as you stepped into the spacious, luxurious-looking room. Inside Iida's guest room there was a large 4-poster bed up against the far wall, a very expensive-looking lounge set in the middle of the room that faced a screen on the opposite wall, an ensuite, and a decent-sized sunroom to the side, with an egg-shaped cushion pod for you to chill in, with your own private wading pool just outside the door. What the actual hell is this? You asked, turning to face Iida. Judging by your language, I assume that you do not approve, Iida asked despondently. Approve? Approve? Dude, how is this a guest room? This is a friggin' house all on its own, you said, still in shock. You may call for anything, Iida said as he pointed to the phone by the bed. Our personal chef is on standby 24/7. Okay, yeah, this isn't a house, this is a hotel, you deadpanned. Do the dogs get a personal chef to wait on them 24/7 too? Of course, Iida replied with confusion, as if you'd just asked the strangest question ever. Oh my god, he replied in shock. Miss Lynn, a masterful voice commanded from behind you. Your bath awaits. Oh, my apologies, Bernard, Iida said quickly to the very well-dressed head of staff. I am afraid it was I that detained Miss Yin from her bath. See to it that it doesn't happen again, young sir, the austere man said with authority. Are we going to talk like this for the rest of our lives, or? You asked, earning yourself a strange look from both Iida and Bernard. Okay, bath, got it, you said as you turned towards Bernard and followed him out of the room. Iida watched you go, and then let out a small sigh as you left his sight. You're smitten, Tensei jeered playfully as he appeared slyly in the doorway and leaned up against the door frame, with his arms crossed casually across his chest. No, Iida stammered, blushing and looking away again. Don't try and deny it, little brother, I see right through you, he teased. It's okay. She's pretty cute, so I can understand. That is most inappropriate. Come on, I'm just messing around, Tensei cajoled as he dropped his arms and walked into the room. When are you going to tell her? I don't know, Iida said honestly. At first, I just wanted her to know how I felt about her, irrespective of her response. But now, I would dearly like for her to return the same feelings for me, he said sadly. That cricket is determined to be in as many of my recordings as humanly possible. Anyway, chapter 26 will be tomorrow. I'll see you then.